Yo, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the channel. Look who's here with me. We got Q the Chaotic, man.
What's going on?
Yeah, so he here. We brought both of his cars out, man. This guy is a gentleman and a scholar, man, for letting me drive his car. So, you know, I had to drive one of these to get here. But today we're going to talk about one of these, and I think we're going to talk about the Integra Type S. So which one you want me to drive since these your cars?
Both of them.
He want me to drive both of them.
He more likely to buy the actual Integra because the Corolla, we'll talk about that in another video, but the Integra for now.
Okay. So we're going to start off with the Integra. Like, I would give you, this is like my second impression because y'all didn't catch my first impression of it because I had to drive it here. But we're going to talk about that now. So we're going to go to the intro. Then after that, we're going to get into these cars and start driving. All right, man. So we was about to hop in the car and start driving. But I didn't even talk about the outside of both of these two. But we're going to focus solely on this. So let's just like block this out. Like imagine this not even here. So based off of like looking at this car in general, like, because I haven't got a chance to see this car in person in Arizona because these are hard to come by. And like on his videos, it doesn't do any justice. Like this looks extremely good. And the only thing I compare this to in its own right is the Honda Civic Type R, because if y'all seen in my video, I did get a chance to see one in white in this kind of same color spec. But now looking at this in person, comparing this to the Civic Type R, I like this a little bit more based on it just got that wide body flare on there. She real thick. Thick. Like the headlights, I must say, like, you know, I did a video talking about the Integra, the Civic Type R, and then I forgot what it was that race car had that I compared it to. But I like the headlights of these more than the Civic Type R, believe it or not. Like, I don't know, it just, this part here looks nice, and it just goes straight. The whole front bumper is nice. Like, everything seems to be used, like, it's no plastic parts. Like, you can use these right here. Like, it's getting the airflow. So, outside of it, it's nice. The tires is nice, too. Like, I know this is winter setup, but these is my first time seeing these here, but I do like the bronze or the copper look that he have on here. He'll bring out the white a little bit more. The flow of it is nice, too. I'm not even going to lie. Like, the flow of this whole car, coming from a Camaro, like, this is really fits me best. Like, I really like the body lines on this car and the way it looks. So that's nice there. And the hatch, like, this is just sexy, like real sexy. And then Q just outdoing us here with like this. It's hard to not say it, but now I got them both here. Like, just look at the quad exhaust or the triple. I don't know what you would call that. Like, quad is for Try. Yeah, like the try exhaust, like the try exhaust. Like, we feel weird saying this, but yeah, and just the diffuser is nice, man. It's very hard for me to find something to hate on this car, man, because coming from a domestic guy that love domestic cars, like this here is nice. Very nice, well thought out. I feel like they took their time on building this car. Like this right here, if I had to harp on it, I would say like this to like the Camaro a little bit to get his scoops. I feel like they could have made it like up to here, but it's like this is like a 2.0 liter.
Yeah.
So it don't get that much heat in there. So
see, like, what's right there? I ain't never thought about that. That's a good observation.
Yeah, so for me, but I have like a V8 though, so that produces a lot of heat and stuff. So I feel like it's probably perfect. Like the 2.0s don't get a lot of like heat soak or anything, so it's pretty nice. Like, I gotta zonk it because look what he doing. Like gotta zonk it like that. What you doing? What you doing? Like,
respect, man. Respect. Even though this was very pricey for what it is, poverty spec. They cut corners.
But here it looks just like the Honda Civic Type R motor. Or it's the same, right? I'm not sure. Is it
same? This got 5 more horsepower, same torque.
This does, or the Civic Type R does?
This does. It's 320. The Civic Type R got 315.
Oh wow! See,
And
just so knowledgeable. See, that is crazy, but same motor, they just detuned it by 5, or it could be like an intake or whatever they did to generate that extra 5 horsepower.
Yep.
But just looking at the observation though of it, it's like it's small. It looked like they could have brought it back, but then again, it probably would have touched like electrical stuff here and stuff like that. But man, I know these oil changes is cheap. Look at that, y'all. That's 0-20. I wish I could do that. Like, ooh-wee.
That'll be $50.
Yeah, see, that is cheap, man. And shout out to Race Car Friends. Matter of fact, shout out to the whole MOC, man. We got half of us here. We got Q the Chaotic. You know, you got myself, Blueprint on that lead. We got Race Car Friends, and you got 100 Gang Nate, man. And, you know, this is what MOC do, man. They just got all type of cars to play with, man. We up and coming. But like I said, shout out to Race Car Friends, too, because he did a YouTube short talking about where to put the windshield wiper fluid, and this is kind of odd. I never would thought you would put it way over here. I would expect it to be like back here or something like that. So,
and the reservoir is so small. Like even in my other Integra, I ran out of fluid in like a couple of months. I'm like, I don't even use it that much, and I'm pretty sure it's low right now, but I don't never really use it enough.
Wow. Yeah. But overall, I mean, we talked about the outside from a Camaro owner perspective. Now we're about to jump into the inside and talk about that, man, because the engine looks good. Okay, I drove it to get over here. I'm going to tell y'all that now. And it felt good, too. But like Q told me, I bet you was in comfort mode. Yeah. And I was in comfort mode, and it felt good to me, which shocks me. So that's crazy. The brakes and rotors looks like the Camaro, so that's a plus there. But I can't compare this to a Camaro, but that's what I'm coming from. So looking at it, it got nice stopping power on this car. For how much do this car weigh?
3,215 pounds, something like that.
So it's lighter than the Camaro,
yeah,
which is crazy, and it doesn't look like it. That is what's shocking me. It looks like a heavier car, but
it's a featherweight, man. It's lighter than the Corolla too.
And that is crazy. Like, we got to compare that later, man, because it's just right here. I want to compare the two, but we got to focus on this crown jewel right here in front of us, man. So we're going to hop into the interior. He got the red guts for the sluts, as Nate would say. And we're going to go ahead and go for this drive. All right, so entering the car, look at this. They fancy. Acura is fancy, letting us know. Like, I like it, though. This gives me just so much, like, Honda Civic Type R vibes in here. This gear shift is very small than what I'm used to. But this gives a lot of vibes, like the Alcantara with the red stitch in here. The red is nice. His side look better than mine, I feel like, because he feel like he, like, more ready for the ride versus me. But,
low-key it is.
But it's nice, like speakers, how they did here to the FL5 studio. Like everything has just been designed to the T in here. I must like it, like the windows and the whole setup, like in here. Like I'm a big bulky dude, and he got a car seat back here, and it's like plenty of room. So yeah, so let's go ahead and start it up. How it sounds. Shocked me so far. This thing go 200 miles? Crazy. Look, and it's fancy here too. Like there's some nice safety tech features here. Like it shows that Q does safety first. You know, he got his seatbelt buckled. Yeah, we got to turn that down. He doing safety first. And me, I don't have my seatbelt on. So that's nice to let you know like who has their seatbelt on and who doesn't. So that's pretty nice right there.
Especially with the kids. Like, who buckled up back there?
Yeah,
and then somebody be lying. I'm like, no, you ain't.
Yeah. So that's pretty nice. And the tack, this tack, like customizable like the Camaro a little bit.
You can't do too much with it, but on the right side, you can change like what you see up there. But the tack is kind of
like it stays as is. Like you know how you go from like what the Camaro had like what's that traditional mode that we see with all the stuff. And then, like, you switch it to, like, they call it technology mode, but it's, like, switches it to, like,
oh, yeah,
3.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Like, no, it ain't too much you can do with this.
Okay.
You can turn, like, the cruise control off, and it'll, like, you can remove the car from the middle, but that's even more basic. I just like to have the car.
Yeah, you got to have the car sitting there. Yeah, it looks good. And imagine, see, GM need to follow something like this, because even in my car being a 6th gen, they still show the 5th gen icon, man.
Oh, that's terrible.
So, yeah, that's terrible, man. But, yeah, we're going to go ahead and, get to driving. I like the screen here. It's not like sitting down here. It's up here and look. Like, I guess I should ask you this. Like, do you get any glare from the sun hitting the screen?
Not at all. All the glare comes from like this piano black down here. Like when the sun's shining in, like this brushed plastic, it just glare in the eyes. But other than that, like the screen is good. Beautiful screen.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start and get in this ride. Let me put my seatbelt on so you guys can get my initial impressions. You want me to start off and like to break me in for this?
Let's start off in comfort mode because this road right out here is just garbage. So and then we can work our way like skip normal. You can do sport mode or my individual mode. My individual mode. I saw you do that now.
Parking brake. Hey, now that's a plus though. See, that's something I'm comfortable with already. Coming from the Camaro like this, I should have thought of it, but I'm thinking. In JDM cars, I'm looking for a handbrake, but I'm here though. We good.
I'm looking for that handbrake too, man, but they ain't do me no justice.
I should have known better. Like as much luxury this car feels, I should have known that it had a push button brake system and not like the manhandle.
Yeah, that's the future. That's how these cars gonna be built for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, but this car is smooth. It's quiet. The stands, it doesn't, like, I can fit in this car real comfortable, like, because as y'all know, I'm looking for like a secondary car, and these cars doesn't exist on like it exists on the West Coast, but it's like hard to find, and the markup out there is like crazy. What I have seen. If
you're looking for one, just let me know. Price is always right over here.
See, that's I'm gonna have to fly in and then drive it back. That'd be a nice little road trip for you guys too.
Oh yeah. All these potholes right here. That's why I got that extra 5 millimeters of sidewall on these all season.
Well needed. It's crazy because like over here you buy winter tires and I moved to where I'm buying drag radius.
Oh man, I wish. I'm like 4 months away from that. But this is where I do my 0 to 60 times right here.
I'm still in like second gear. Like this car is not it's not babysitting me, so I gotta figure out what gear.
You can get on the highway if you go straight over there to the left. Here? Yep. We on the lodge with it.
We on the lodge with it? They don't know nothing about that.
No, they don't. Gotta get y'all hip.
And like this car do not let me know which gear I'm in, so I'm just listening to it.
It's down there on the bottom left.
Oh, I see it now. Okay. Dude, this car is zippy, man. I'm doing like regular speed limits to get on here, and this car is zippy and quick for how light it is. It doesn't feel like it's light, but it's light though.
Oh yeah.
And like this car is so bougie, man. I'm telling y'all, like I'm so used to like doing stuff manually. Like I didn't turn the windshield wipers on. This is like it's intelligent on its own, man.
Rain sensing wipers, folks.
Yeah, this is nice. I love the tack in here and just the comfort of the seats coming from like Recaro seats. Like these feel awesome. It feels really good. I just love how it feels. You got the synchronous, like the gauges up here for climate control. Let me do this for you know, race car friends. I mean, for race car 21, leave it on 69 for a minute.
Hey, I'm gonna put mine on 70. I ain't like race car 21.
Oh man.
Men of culture.
Yeah, but the shift, the gear shift feels good though. So I'm going in 5th gear now, and I forgot this thing got 6th gear. So just 5th gear, just on the highway, feels good. And this thing seems like it likes to rev too.
It will freely. It's got torque and it likes to rev, so it's like the 1-2 combo right there.
Oh yeah, see, I'm liking this already.
I'll put it in sport mode now. I'll do it.
How you doing in sport mode? Oh, okay.
Bloop, bloop. The tachometer turn red. Y'all see it?
Ooh, that's nice. I feel like I'm in a Hellcat with that, with the red key.
There we go.
Okay. Now we got this car in front of me, so I'm not gonna go too crazy. And you know, I'm not used to too much rain. In Arizona, it don't rain that much. If it rains, people in the house.
Oh yeah. And this car will slip and slide in the rain. Like the traction control, not that intrusive.
Oh,
so
okay.
It's I mean, you can do some pulls because it is front wheel drive.
Okay.
Drop a gear and disappear.
third gear.
Third gear gonna be where you want to be.
Let me see where I want to be. Holy crap, third gear put me at 55. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. This thing is already up at 95. Okay. Dang, that was pretty. That was a smooth pull, and it was quick, and it just took off.
Oh yeah.
I like this. So now I understand what you be talking about, driving like slow cars fast and fast cars slow.
Oh yeah.
Cause like this here is like, it's fun to drive.
Oh! Get him! Get him! Get him!
Look at that!
Hey, you gotta get him! He out here alone. Get that man!
He don't want me. Oh look, he don't want us.
Hey, we coming for you. Pause. Hey, we hear you. Hey, where you at? Hey. Hey. Yeah.
They let him know we manuals around here. You know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we don't have a slush box. You know, we doing it ourselves.
Doing it ourselves. Roll your own gears. This guy was the best manual.
Yeah, that's something I miss about Michigan already. Like, you see random cars, like people revving by here and they know like this car. But that tells you like how big of a presence this car has. Like if you know, you know. Like,
yeah.
So that's pretty nice.
I don't never get to see people like that, man. I don't never get the Honda game when I'm out riding. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is nice, man. Sport mode is like phenomenal. What I have experienced so far, because I could tell like I feel like the throttle response is a little bit better.
Oh yeah.
In sport mode, I feel like it's a little bit more progressive. Like it knows versus like comfort is more like linear. Like it knows you on the road a little bit and you taking your time.
Yeah. So you can make a right whenever, because this is where I do my other 0 to 60 time by this Lexus dealership.
Oh shoot!
So there don't be nobody over there.
So okay, this car don't have it don't have, I don't call it babysitting features, but it let me know what gear I'm in. Like the GT350 that Q let me drive, it was nothing.
You can go right here.
It was nothing. It was like I could have blew his engine, not even know it. Like,
right, you gotta hear that car and know where you at.
But the steering wheel feels good. I asked Q like outside of on the video, like does it have like heated steering wheel? Like was it heated? And it's not, which would be phenomenal to add to this car. You have everything else, but I guess they gotta cut costs somewhere though.
Yeah, it's optional though, but it's gonna cost you like $1,000 for it. And then plus I like the Alcantara a little bit more than having a heated steering wheel.
Of course, it's a must.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe this car does like 200, like, and then you took it to the track, which that was a nice video.
Oh, yeah. Drop it down in a second. Let me see what you got. Yeah.
Like already at 4. Oh, I may beat you 0 to 60 time in this joint.
Hey, no, you ain't do all that. No, I'm a hero when it comes to that 0 to 60. You ain't beating my time.
Oh man.
You do got the fastest in the crew though.
Yeah, for now. I keep hearing for now, so ain't no telling what race car friends got up his sleeve or Nate. They talk about they gonna mod theirs up, or Nate got something up his sleeve where he may buy that Demon. He been around them Demon 170s a little bit too much.
I already know, man. Mopar pulling at him, so
yeah,
we gotta keep him in the Honda gang, man. He got that Type R.
Yes,
so you can get in the right lane here. We can get back on the highway and get back to the GR. Okay,
so yeah, so we about to get back to the GR, man. Y'all see my first impressions. I'm actually enjoying this car, man. Like, as y'all know, like I'm looking for a new daily car, as the Camaro is going to be like my full-blown race car at this point. If y'all don't know, like I already done pulled the passenger seat out, I already pulled the back seat out, so I need something like I can carry my family with, like, because Q, just like him, I have a car seat, so I will have 2 of those in the back, and I'm gonna have my wife with me because she's a car girl, believe it or not, until she got like well, until we got pregnant. So, I mean, I don't want to, like, take the fun away from her. She like Corvettes. Like, her car we left here is a C4 Corvette. So, we already got...
Oh, dang, that was her car?
Yeah, that's her car.
Oh, dang.
So, I'll be doing a review on that soon.
You gonna follow these cars right up here.
So, I'm going to be doing a review on that soon. So, that's her car. She got the C4 Corvette. So, we have the coupe game on lock. But now I told her like we need something like at least fun. So over there we can carve the mountains. So I'm looking for like at least a sedan that's fun to drive. No Hellcats, no Chargers. Because I mean, I don't know. Coming from Michigan, I feel like those get stolen all the time, and I can't leave my wife out there without nothing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, these savages don't care about you being a family man.
Gotta protect the family.
Yeah. So
honestly, the reason I sold my Hellcat, because the police, when they pulled me over in that video, he was like, man, like 1 in every 10 of these we pull over is stolen. I'm like, dog.
Yeah. See, and I don't want that, you know, like, and not at all. So this right here is nice so far. Like, it's roomy, it feels comfortable for me, and I like the luxury aspects of it. And for what you pay for it, like, and what you get and how it drives, and I can still have fun in it. Like, I actually like this car a lot so far. So this has made it on my list. So major shout out to Q for letting me drive this for sure, man. So I really like it. You don't have an option to see these cars. The only car I did see that I think I'm gonna go back that's maybe worth driving to compare is like the TLX.
Oh yeah.
Like, have you seen the TLX?
I like the TLX. I did a review on it.
Like, do you like the style of it? Or this style?
I prefer the Integra style to the TLX, but the TLX, that car is fun to drive and it has its weight real well. Okay. And that V6 sounds incredible. Okay. And it handles really, really well too.
Better than this though?
Not better than this.
See, I don't want to drop down and try to sacrifice like a couple thousand. Tell me, oh, I got the TLX, then I drive this, and I'm expecting the TLX to drive like this. It's not the same. So,
yeah. I would consider. I want my wife to get a TLX, but she like SUVs, so it's like. Okay. But yeah, that's. I would consider that. If I wasn't the manual elitist, TLX would be on my list. Okay. Okay. Yep. All right, so we about to head on back and then give you my like final like review of this, and then we'll go to the GR Corolla. Oh yeah. All right, here we go. Let's get some exhaust pops. Slide. This thing is, man, I like that. Oh my God, that makes it more fun to drive, and it's like not even raining hard. I turn right here. Yeah. Oh, the second one. Hey, we both want to do the windshield. See, those brakes is good. Yeah. Those brakes is good, man. Yeah, this car has surprised me. Like, at first it's like you hear people talk about online. I see you talk about online, and I'm like, man, this car ain't all of that. He just gassing it up. Like, you want to test the handling real quick? Yeah. Bust a Yui, like turn up in here. I'm gonna show you on right here. Yeah. Well, the second. I didn't even realize it was two. Yeah, I didn't know. Oops. Okay. Speed bump. Speed bump. We good. Right here, over here. Yeah, just bust a Yui. Okay. Bluey busting the Yui with Kiwi. Oh, let me get here. You know, I don't want to hit no poles. Oh yeah, that's why I don't do my burnouts in here. Let me drop down to a gear. Second gear probably be fun. That torque steer. Let me see what that torque steer be about. That boy just go whatever. It goes wherever you can find grip. You had the steering wheel like all the way to the left. We was going straight. Yeah. This thing here, I'm gonna try to do one more, but I'm not gonna lie, these light poles are scaring me. That's why I'm like, no, I don't want to slide. Yeah. I got the steering wheel going left, but it's like fighting me to like go straight. It's like, what is you doing? We don't slide. Yep. This is a dry weather car. Like once the water hit out, it's like a no-go if you're trying to drive like that. The tires you got on here is good though. These are really good tires. This is good, like for it to be like puddles, like little puddles. Y'all can't see the like ground, but like the puddles, they got little puddles here and there, but this car, like, it's fighting to find traction, but the track, it's not like sliding out like crazy. Yeah, that's that limited slip, man. It really do a great job at helping you get out. Okay, so it's just a limited slip. It's not electronic. Uh-huh. Damn, that's pretty good, man. LSD, no psychedelics. Yeah. This is where the Corolla. Yeah, man. So, man, that was my first impressions of it. I'm gonna just get out the car and like just wrap it up. We had to just show you me trying to like do a little, can I slide or can I do a little burnout in it? So yeah,
So we'll park this car and get them. As y'all notice, your boy didn't stall it.
Oh yeah, you came close. I was ready.
Yeah, like, that's when parking it. See, I'm used to the Camaro. I'm like, the reverse is up this way, but here
to the right and down.
To the right down.
Yep.
So I like that. So I'm at home. It's just different. It's just slightly different. I'm trying to get it to pop, man. So maybe Q got to drive this car so it can pop and all that stuff from this tri-exhaust.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead and get up a nice rev for me real quick, because it's hard to hear in the inside, so I want to hear it now. Woo-hoo. Ooh, that sounds pretty good, though. That sounds really good, though. Woo-hoo-hoo. I like that, man. And just with the lights on? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That's enough for me, man. That is enough for me. Like, man, the lights of this car, man, the black accents. You don't think Q modded this car up, man. And this is just in stock form. This is a badass car, man. I cannot say it. I cannot say it enough. Like, it just have little features like this, like the lights. Like, that is worth it for me. Like, I cannot complain about it. So, man, I can't say everything. I'm tired of Q like breaking my little. Like every time, man. Like he this man know how to pick cars, man. He really do know how to pick cars, and this right here is a phenomenal car. Like the way it looks with the tint, the interior, the back seat. Like this car is spec'd out nice. Like as a daily driver, like this is very one of them cars that's on the top of my list, just the body lines and everything. I cannot complain about this car at all. On a scale of 1 to 10, like getting this car, like or how I rate this car, I would give it an 8 out of 10 because there's no car on this earth that's like 10 out of 10. But I say this is an 8 out of 10 because of like little stuff that I learned from Q video. Like he was saying, like the driver's side got like the power engagement for the seats. The passenger side doesn't.
Poverty spec.
Yeah, so it's kind of hard. Like this here, like if it was my daily, I wish they came with like a sunroof. I'm 50-50 with it, but I'm the type to probably buy it. Like as this car sits as is, I would probably get it as a sunroof because I wouldn't take this car to the track because I have my own dedicated track car. So that's like kind of something I can zonk, especially like the hood prop opening and all that stuff. And I got to find the holes and all that, pause. Like, but other than that, the car is good though. Like the cargo space in here. Whoa, can you pop the trunk? I didn't even see it.
You got to do it. You got the key. We ain't got no trunk release button, so we got to.
Oh.
It ain't the only way to pop the trunk.
He got.
Oh, yeah, 2 fingers.
Oh. But like, yeah, man, like the trunk space, this is like perfect, like for what you get. And then he can let the back seats down and that adds on more space to that, man. So
y'all can't know that, but they put that on my channel.
Yeah. But like overall, like the trunk space in here is nice. The design of the car is nice. I like how it looks. I was telling Q, like I wanted to see what this car looked like in that bright, I think that tiger yellow. But the more I look at this and like being a family car, like I like the black and the white and black contrast because it gives it that luxury feel. And it's something I would take out if I was going out on a date or enjoying the town like as is. This car is dressed nice and it's sporty and it fits that. It got a lot of stuff like this carbon fiber duck build or spoiler. This here, that's like give it that sporty look. So it's classy and nasty at the same time, man, if you know this car. Yeah, man, so that is going to wrap my video up, man, on this car. I really enjoyed it. Major shout out to Q the Chaotic, man. Y'all go to his channel. Y'all be sure to subscribe to his channel, man. My man done reached 10K, man, so you know he doing something right, man. Major shout out to Q on that. Man, he made it 10K, man, so... So, man, so he got these wonderful cars, so he must be doing something right, man. And we not shouting each other out, and we just to be shouting each other out, man, and we not doing nothing right, man. That's the whole part of the MOC, man. So, y'all know what to do, man. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.